Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Vaishnavi. I hope you guys are doing absolutely fine and I'm doing good too. And welcome back to another video. So if you notice something different on my face, then you would know that I have a nose ring now. And so today's video is basically about the nose ring and how I got it, what was the reason and blah blah blah. All your questions will be answered in this video, so please keep watching. So when did I get my nose ring first? So this is the first picture of my nose ring. I got it exactly 20 minutes later when I got home. I think it was on 14th November, 14 or 15th November. It was the first day of Diwali, I remember that. And before you move ahead with this video, I want you guys to subscribe to the channel, like this video. And basically, why did I choose to get a nose ring? So basically, I have always, liked looking at the nose rings and people who had nose ring. It looked so cool and I loved that nose ring vibe. And in our Marathi culture we have this nath thing that we have to put it when we are getting married or something on some occasion. So I always imagine that someday I'll get the nose ring done, I'll get my nose pierced and then I'll be able to wear the nath. So for that I pierced my nose, but little did I know I had to go through a lot of pain. I don't know how people do it like in the other parts of the world, but the way I did it was old school, because whenever in my family we always go to the jeweler's shop and then get our piercings done. Even my ears are pierced at the when I was a small child, they were pierced at the jeweler. So for this too, we went to the jeweler on the first day of Diwali, and it was just the local jeweler. We picked out what nose ring I wanted. I always knew that I wanted a nose ring. I didn't want the stud. I know that stud also looks pretty good, but I didn't want that. I can put it now if I want someday, but I don't want it yet. So I picked out the nose ring. So this is, I think, not even like more than 1 gram. I think very little. It is a very little gold. It is pure gold ring, and I won't go into the pricing because as you know, gold pricings always go up and down. So I think we bought it for like something between 1,000 or 2,000 bucks. So yeah, as you can see, this nose ring is pretty wide. Like, it is a little bit thick, and my nose was never pierced, so your nose needs to be a little bit pierced and then you can put in the wider nose ring. Was the procedure. I am so sorry that we did not take a video. It really went out of my mind that you should take a video about it, but we didn't. So I'll just tell you how we did it. So the jeweler who does this piercing, he just took a smallest string of gold string available. He took the string and he literally pierced it, through my nose. Like, if we were doing this nose, he would pierce directly into it, and there was no gunshot, nothing. He would just directly pierce it. So you can imagine how much pain I was in. And the moment he started, I know that my eyes just watered and I was crying my eyes out. I have never cried in any store, and that day I was crying so hard. My mom was like hugging me and holding me tight, but she didn't look at it. My dad didn't look at it. He was somewhere else, I don't know where, and I was going through that. My brother was looking right at it. He was like, why are you doing this? It is so much pain. And the moment, sorry about that, the moment they started it, it was like all of my organs are vitalized. I don't know what the word is, but I could feel everything inside me, and it was a really unbearable pain. Sorry, but if this sounds really scary, but it was a really painful experience, and I didn't think that I would have to go through this pain so much. Like, I thought it would be a gunshot thing like they do with the ears. I didn't know that they don't do the nose thing with the gunshot. If they do, then I am a mad person. But he legit pierced it right into my nose, and you can see how thick the skin is. So it takes a little bit of time, and I don't know if there was a if there was blood or anything. I don't remember that. I just closed my eyes and he did it, and it was like for 5 minutes keep he kept on piercing, and it finally went in, and then he made a hole. Here's the picture, and he made string ka circle banaya, and then it was done. And I kid you not, I couldn't breathe. I couldn't breathe, and I was so scared to sneeze. And I am a person who sneezes a lot, so every time I sneezed, it would hurt so bad because your nose expands, so I couldn't sneeze. And it was so weird for that night. And he told me that after 1 month you can change it into this nose ring. So for a month I was going with that little string which was not even visible, but I was so happy that I did it. But for 1 month I was going through that pain, and it was so unbearable. Like, even after the day it happened, it was so swollen. Like, this was legit swollen. Even now you can see it is a little bit different. And I couldn't touch it because it was hurting so bad, you know. At least now I can touch it and I don't feel that much of the pain. But when it was the first initial days, it was so bad. And the thing is that you have to keep rotating the string so that the hole doesn't get blocked, so you have to keep rotating. And my god, that was the worst part, because when you move it, it would hurt so bad. Like, it feels like you're piercing it again. Make sure that it doesn't get, there's no pus or it doesn't get infected, you have to keep applying coconut oil with haldi, and it should be warm. So I kept applying that, so it just got a little bit better every day. I applied it every single day without any fail. I applied it and it got much better. And because of that, one side of my nose is obviously yellow. It was much more yellow, and even in pictures, if you go through my Instagram, you can see that this is a little bit yellow on this side of my nose. I just have to kept it moving, every day you have to move it a little bit, and then put the haldi and coconut oil it should be warm. But the problem started after like 20 days, when it started hurting a little bit more. I don't know how it started hurting a little bit more. And the thing was that I got a little bit of pus here on the outside of the hole. So I got really scared, because you have heard the horror stories that you have to cut your nose and everything. So next day we went to the hospital. I told my doctor what happened, and it was nothing to be worried about. So she gave me some tablets to ease the pain out, and gave me an ointment to it would get really soft. So I was applying the medicine as well as the ointment. I was taking the medicine, I was applying the haldi and oil ka thing. So it was everything going on, and finally it is healed. And finally it was almost a month, like 2-3 days ago it was almost a month. And then I'm very smart, okay. I remember the guy saying एक month होने के बाद you can change it. So I got so excited because I was bored, seeing the string, it is not visible and all that. So I thought, why not change it at home? And I cut the string. I opened it and I cut the string, and then I removed it. Like, it was easy now, there was no pain, so I removed it. And then I thought I'll put this ring inside, and it will be fine. But little did I know that this ring has a hook attached to it, so you have to press it a little bit. So it's inside your nose and I can't see it at all, and it was not happening at all. And then it started bleeding very bad, like idhar se pura it was bleeding, and it was so bad. I thought that I have to go to the doctor again and blah blah blah, but it didn't get so bad. I applied the haldi and oil ka thing, and after 2 days I went to the jeweler again, and he put this in my nose, and then it was fine. And now it's not paining that much, but now even you can see that here is a little bit like a pimple thing. So yeah, So what I would suggest is, please look up how they do it. Don't get scared about whatever I said. Obviously I didn't know all this, so it was a new experience to me, and obviously it did hurt a lot more than when I got these tattoos, because this area is really sensitive, so it will hurt a little bit more. But if your tolerance is more, then it won't hurt you that much. Like, if you really like it, then go to the jeweler, pick out a real, like, choose the real metal. Like, I put in a real gold. People do silver or something else, and I would suggest that put in a real metal, because you don't want it to be yet infected. So put in a real metal thing. Right now you don't want your hole to be infected, so make sure you don't choose any fake metal or something. I think that I really love my nose ring, and I really enjoy looking at it, and people tell me that I look very pretty, and it is, a new look. It is very much in trend, and it is very new, so I like it. To uh, the people who know how to actually do it, because if you there's a thing that if there's a vein here, it will not be pierced, and it will burst the vein, and it hurts a lot more, and obviously you can't put the ring in it then, and it will get closed up in some time. So you have to make sure that the person who is doing makes sure that there is no vein here. I hope you guys are doing well, and it is almost the end of the year, and if you know, my birthday is coming up soon, so I may put a birthday vlog. I don't know. And yeah, that's it for this video. Please let me know if you like my new face, and if you like this nose ring, and please tell me what else you want to see. And yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys like it. Comment down below if you want any other videos. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. I make good content there, and subscribe to the channel. Please do it right now. Do it. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.